yeah. Welcome to Jupiter, folks.
I know you can't see me dancing, but
Yeah. Yeah, see what I mean about the music? It just,
I'm glad it changed.
Yeah, oh no.
It was really fucking irritating.
Yeah.
I was tuning it out for the longest
trust
time.
me, this will grow on you too, so. That's for sure. Alright, let's get started here, I guess.
See, to us, games aren't just something to enjoy. Games are a challenge to complete.
Wrong button. Holy shit. Wow, I can actually move pretty far with Mothra.
Yeah. Like,
in my previous video, I think I said it was 4 spaces. It might be 5. I'm not sure. It's like 4 or 5 with Mothra.
Huh.
So.
Oh, let me get a full.
Oh yeah, that would help.
Yeah, sorry. Oops. Yeah, it's not gonna help. What the hell?
Oh, there it is. Took a sec. It's alright.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these little spearhead ships coming at you. Oh, yeah, this the stage is kind of weird. Like I said, it just gets weirder. So
I should actually activate the camera and just have it like below the neck and just have me just.
Yeah, I know. Just a little. Yeah.
I have a Goku shirt on too. The King Kai.
Oh yeah. It's a great shirt actually. But
pretty sure that's King Kai. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the shirt that he wore when he was training.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the House of Kame. Kame House.
Well, that's what I was debating because isn't the symbol on the back different?
Well, I can't really tell, but. Oh yeah, no, it is different. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Hold on.
No, it's different. Oh god.
It is different. Yeah, the back is Kami House. That's the symbol for the turtle.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And then the front is King Kai.
Okay, he must have just changed it.
Yeah,
when he
gave him the new gi because he wore his out.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Hey, you changed my emblem." He goes, "No, the back still says Kami House." Unless the front still says Kami House and the back says King Kai. Damn, I can't remember. I have to find that episode. So, don't hold my word to it,
Yeah.
Fellas.
Don't worry there, fellas.
Don't worry, though.
We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Damn it.
We'll come back and have this sorted out.
Oh yeah, look at this thing. It like pops up and it just kind of throws a little tentacle thing at you. Anyways.
And the Space Defense Force is trying to drop bombs on it.
Oh, then okay, this stage, it's like pretty much the same stage. They just changed the color.
Yeah.
I don't know what those.
No, it's badass though.
Yeah.
You know what? You can see Jupiter in the background.
Well, see, that's what was really cool about this. You know, personally, I thought there was a lot of.
So then you're on Titan, not Jupiter.
Yeah.
So why
or
didn't they
a
say
moon of, or yeah, you're not actually. Yeah, believe it or not, I think you're not actually on the planet. I guess they want you to give you the impression that you're.
So what the fuck?
On this planet. Oh yeah, no. This once again, like I said, you see how.
I'm gonna have to put the title Jupiter with a question mark.
Yeah.
The Jupiter with a question mark.
The Jupiter or the moons of Jupiter. Yeah, or something. No, yeah, because seriously. Yeah, I mean, despite the labeling for the planets and stuff, and the repetitiveness of this game, it actually is pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
It's just the logic behind things. Oh yeah, here you go. The laser plants here. Take forever to get through these bastards. I usually just sit here and do this because you kind of want to save the larvae for like later shit, but this does take fucking forever to just sit here and, just keep pumping away at them. Oh, and then you get the moving fruit stands here.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell these things are. Pain in the ass.
Yeah, and on that note, actually I think we passed that note, but Jazz, if you're seeing this, I'm not hating on your content. I was just kind of confused about the jump cuts. I was actually excited to see you play it.
Come on.
The Tomb Raider, I mean. But, 'cause, I've that's one game I passed up. I never played it.
Yeah, I
But I knew a lot of people that loved that game, and I've always wanted to give it a shot. I've had trouble playing it.
believe there was that cheat where you could make her basically play naked and stuff. Like that was the big
Jesus
thing.
Christ.
Oh yeah, no, there was a cheat. Yeah, I remember.
Polygon boobs.
No, yeah, that was funny. Was
What the fuck is that?
it was funny because I would tell people like, "Oh, I've never played Lara Croft before," and that'd be like the first thing. They're like, "Okay, you played a little now." And he's like, and people were like, "You want to see her naked?" Like that was like the next logical step. It was like, "Oh, now you played the game a little.
So
now,
that was
now you
really
now
a
you want to see
thing.
her naked?" Yeah, no, it was, dude. That was like a. Oh, this
See,
is,
I was when
this is
people were
interesting
playing
too here.
Tomb
See,
Raider, I was playing Resident Evil.
the later ones here,
First
they
and second.
they start putting off these fireballs like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, and I forgot that too. It forms one of those things. You got to watch out for that.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what I mean. Despite this game's not really drawbacks, but despite how simple this is, it does throw you a curveball.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, this game is not. It's not as simple as it looks. That's what I always told people. I said, oh yeah, well you can get through the first couple of stages. But after here, you know, it just... I mean, you saw I died on Mars. And if I didn't get Mothra through there, I would have to start the whole game over again. You know? So it isn't like... This game's just easy. Anyways, whatever the hell I was babbling on about.
Lots of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't tell you. We actually got a comment pretty much saying that they enjoyed the informative. The information on all the monsters.
The monsters.
The monsters. If I
Yeah.
could talk to
Just the Joyzy ones, you know? They're the good ones. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
But,
They enjoyed the
information about the...
I keep wanting to say the informative.
The informative information.
Don't
Yeah.
drink, kids.
Yeah. Don't drink in
bad.
game.
Drink is terrible for me. Yeah, don't
But,
drink a game.
yeah.
Sorry, that took me a second.
No, but yeah, no, because I grew up watching a lot of these movies.
See, okay.
So
what's that other guy? Okay, so there's
so
four monsters.
I forgot to mention now. The new monster is Hedorah. I'm pretty sure that's the way you pronounce it. It was Godzilla versus Hedorah. It's also known, I believe, as Godzilla versus the Smog Monster. It was basically a creature that was created from pollution, and that, believe it or not, I think that's actually the famous shots that like Japan always has in their movies. It's like the low shot in the water
Yeah.
of like all the trash floating, and they always they give you the speech about how mankind's wastefulness created, you know, monsters and stuff. There's always a theme too with monster movies, if you actually notice.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't preachy, but it was basically saying, look, stop polluting. You know, like it was just saying that. It wasn't as adamant as like some today's PSAs and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but that was the main theme, was usually because of man's follies, that's why these monsters came about. Godzilla is obviously the perfect example. Godzilla was the result of mankind tampering with, you know, the atomic, you know, bomb and splitting the atom and the whole thing. That's what the whole first movie was about, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because they dropped the bomb, they fucking created Godzilla, and then they paid for it for decades.
For decades.
Yes.
See, when I was younger, I was mesmerized by the black and white versions. I'm sorry, I had to burp.
Of,
The black and white versions of Godzilla.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah, there was-
when there was the colored ones, colored versions. Sorry.
Yeah, they came out in the '60s. But I forget which one the first one was.
I loved Godzilla versus Mothra. In
Yeah, that's
color.
a classic.
And I just when I started watching, I was expecting action right away because the first couple originals, they have the backstory in the beginning of how Godzilla was created, you know, the atomic
Yeah.
bomb testing, and it kind of shifts into the story where there's a couple people that, families talking their lives, and all of a sudden here comes the monster. And then the other ones where you had to fight the other monsters, those were awesome. And then here come the color ones.
Oh, shit.
And I watched Godzilla vs. Mothra, and I was like, this is amazing. Like, I thought there was going to be action right away, but it was all backstory. And instead of being bored, I was actually enthralled. Like, that was the first time watching a badly dubbed movie and going, this is amazing.
Yeah.
This story, this was sci-fi but realistic.
Mogera's moving up first. He wants a piece.
Yeah.
Sorry. But no, I know what you mean.
This whole time you explaining this, I had to get that out. Like that's why I love Godzilla. But this guy's always causing glitches.
Yeah. Well, actually, I've noticed it on all of them to some extent. They've been jumping off the screen. It's kind of weird. You son of a bitch. Yeah, how do you like that? But yeah, no, I know what you mean, because a lot of those movies back then were just mesmerizing as children.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, we got to the color versions and we were like, whoa,
Yeah, this guy looks like someone from Rescue Rangers.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, he looks like a...
He's like cut off tail, too.
Yeah, some random villain.
Because he's in the corner. When he moves forward, he has no tail.
Like I said, like, people thought he was... Oh, my God, I almost beat him. Did you see that? Oh, I did beat him.
Oh, you beat him, yeah.
But it just didn't give me the cutscene. That's kind of weird.
You were button matching, too, so you probably...
Yeah. I don't want to move up that far. No, yeah, just want to move over one.
I would say go up there. That way, Godzilla can move forward.
Yeah, I try to keep Godzilla and Mothra next to each other because they're, if you can, like I said, if you get them to tag team out,
Yeah.
they can usually beat, everything. But yeah, that's a tactic too. Use Mothra to draw one of the monsters off, so Godzilla's got somebody on one-on-one,
Yeah.
But I was gonna comment earlier. I don't know what those little boat things are. I'm assuming it's like a ship. Yeah, it looks like some.
I can't tell what those are.
It looks like a jockey
They're
on
on
a
the
sled
screen now.
coming at you. It's like really weird.
They're off the screen now. They've been off the
Yeah.
screen for a while.
They'll come back. There's more of them. Yeah, see what I mean? See, there's like so much stuff going on sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm hitting the main button and see it's sped up now. But I was hitting the thing and nothing was coming out of Mothra to damage anybody, and that's why I was like, I was telling people this game slows down so bad. Sometimes you have to repetitively hit the action buttons for stuff to happen because there's so much going on the screen that nothing works. So, but yeah, this is just ridiculousness to say the least. I got it. Yeah, trust me, that's what a lot of this game is just doing this. Stage after stage, monster after monster. Come on, there we go. Oh my God, I thought that was it. So all they really do is just make the stage longer towards the end here. You know what I mean? So, it's basically the same stage, it's just a longer version of it. So, but yeah, it's doing pretty good now. Up to level 6 with Mothra, and I think I'm up to level 6 with Godzilla. Yeah, okay, her door's not going to move up. Alright. Would I be wrong in saying that this game is kind of like a turn-based game, essentially? That's what it's called? Because...
You're not wrong.
Yeah, I actually don't know what this game is technically classified as. I don't know if it's like a role-playing...
It's an action platformer.
Yeah.
That's what it's classified as, an action platformer.
But doesn't this kind of remind you of tactics and stuff in a way? But it goes from on a board to this, to where
the only thing that doesn't make it anything what you just said is to beat the bosses you have to be in this side.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like you go into that room where it's like that fixed area, and you go back and forth, and you're trying to beat the boss. So it's you raise a good.
Yeah, because it seems like this is a combination of a turn-based game and, you know, this is just your classic kind of side scroll, but you know what I mean? It's like they melded 2 or 3 of the concepts at the time, and that's what made this game sort of stand out. To me, it stands out. You know, once again, I'm biased opinion.
The action states that you're the one doing it. See, this could actually be. There's, I don't know. I'm not trying to start an argument here, but there's a lot of games that are considered hack and slash when they're not.
Yeah.
And it's just like little things that redefine what they are, and that you really got to look at the game to really consider like what they are. Like, there are like okay, I'm jumping here, but hear me out. If you go to look up a certain game, sometimes they'll say hack and slash, and they are hack and slash.
Yeah.
Like I've actually considered Devil May Cry actually is a hack and slash. But it's like a hack and slash beat 'em up, which is slightly different. But at the same time, that's what made that game so amazing. Is it was technically an action platform, but it was 3D. It was hack and slash.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's hard to really. I know. I'm sorry. You're probably trying to concentrate.
Oh no, it's fine. It's just Gazora. She can't even harm me, really. So, like, when she pins me like that, she barely harms me. So, it's fine. She's a pushover by this point.
Yeah.
You know? And she kind of stays the same, well, not the same level, but she's the weakest monster on the game.
Yeah.
So, you're not really concerned about her. Let's put it that way. So, you just kind of troll back here and just lay the larvae into her. She sort of takes a minute, though. She's actually a good way to like level Godzilla up, like because you know you can blow through her, you can blow through Mogura, because you know even Varen, like if you just fight Varen a little bit, and you know what?
Let's continue in that music.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it continues it sometimes into the thing.
It's awesome, man.
So I'm curious to see what Varen's gonna do here, because he's just been. Because see, they can only move one monster at a time, like me, so. That's what I was thinking. Is sort of like a turn-based game.
No, those are just little fighter ships or something.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell those things are. But like I said, they look like a jockey on a sled or something. You know.
Yeah.
Ironically, that pit does not harm you at all. I guess it was just there for effect because it doesn't.
Those little tiny ships that you're asking about, they kind of look like something out of the Jetsons.
Oh shit! Come on, you asshole. Skirt.
Nice.
Oh god, yeah. See, that's what you have to do. You have to.
You should swing your tail because that makes you spin.
Yeah. Well, usually I can just like skate under it.
What the hell is that thing?
Yeah, it's nothing special. It's just dropping shit. Oh yeah, and then you got these. I don't know. Use your imagination here with this thing. See, it's like closed, and then it opens. So. Yeah, all you do is you can only kill. Yeah.
Going there.
It's just like a, I don't know.
I could.
Some kind of flap, you know? Yeah. But what's interesting about it is you can only damage it when it's closed.
It looked like something out of Resident Evil.
Yeah.
There's, like, okay, if you're playing Outbreak in the hospital...
Yeah, it looks like the fucking vine, right? Yeah.
The gigantic plant has that weird flower on it, that's what it looks like, yeah.
But you can only damage it when it's closed. When it's open and firing shit at you, it's,
Evil Familiar.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, those fucking...
They're like
evil T-virus.
They're like moving sentry plants, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody knows what a sentry plant is. It's a very tall, lanky plant that grows in, I guess, trouble. Oh, okay, yeah, I figured he was going to move up.
Twilight Zone biot.
He got shit on me. Bastard.
I was a little
God
late
damn
on
you,
that
Varen.
one,
Yeah, see, they all do it.
but...
Yeah, he's like,
He's all freaking out. Nice.
You know, I'm not sure if the tail does more damage. It seems to like just kind of knock them back. See what's weird about these boss fights? They'll just actually stand there and just let you, you know, like as long as you don't advance. Let's see, you can back off because he knows. I should have saved this, but screw it. Yeah, see, I didn't do as much damage when I was closer. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about the fire. I said, like, you need to hang back with it. So.
He advanced, so...
Yeah.
You did what you could.
Dick, I got claws too. Bastard. It's gonna cut it right before it... Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was gonna cut it right there. Nobody's gonna move on me? Really? Well, fine. I'll just go around you. You're both almost dead anyway. Now, see, that tactic kind of works here, but like I said, later on, when you're going to fight like 6, 7, 8 monsters, you need to spread them out a little.
Yeah.
Because you don't want, like, you know, you don't want, like, not just Ghidra, but, like, you don't want, like, Baragon and other people ganging up on you.
Yeah.
Because Baragon's a bastard. He's a little, like, rhino dinosaur, sort of, you know. There's actually 2 Baragons, believe it or not. There's one that looks like a dinosaur, and then there's the one that's on all 4s. He's got like the horn on his head. He jump rams you and stuff. Once again, it's one of those obscure monsters that's only been in like a movie or 2.
Gamera.
Yeah, literally, yeah, something out of Gamera.
Planet, and there was that giant, like rhinoceros looking.
Oh,
had that big horn.
Giron.
Giron.
Yeah.
Blade.
Yeah. Like it was the two aliens controlled them, and
yeah,
they used
let me and my sister go.
Yeah, let me and my sister go. Yeah. They were basically like these 2 aliens that abducted these. Well, they didn't abduct these kids, but these kids got into their. Yeah, these kids got into their spaceship, and then it took them to the planet.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just. It's just ridiculous. Yeah. That movie.
Find the Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Oh, those are yeah. Find the Mystery Science Theater of all the Gamera movies. They were absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, great.
So, some of the best Mystery Science Theater. Yeah, that's right, bitch. You're going down. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I got.
What the glitches? What the
I know. Yeah, it's creepy, isn't it? It's just.
Well, who designed this shit?
Oh, see, they're trying to gang up on Godzilla here.
Oh shit! Yeah, put your gear down.
Yeah.
Damn, you're just teleporting that thing.
Well,
Ahead of you. That's
the other one. So if I can stay inside this, so I can take damage. It's just, damn, it slows down so badly.
Yeah.
Fuck you. The door is a little more rougher here because you got to be careful. Your life will go down real quick if you don't. See, he kind of just makes like an impenetrable wave here, and so yeah, I don't want to go in there. So that'll just rip my life down, you know.
Yeah.
And this is kind of what you have to do with him. Just keep him in his corner. Just chip away at him. He's a higher level than you, but yeah. I still can't use my fire. Damn it! Ah, you bastard. Get a shot in here before it ends. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's all I'm going to be able to do here.
You can do it, man.
Oh no, I trust me. I've done this before. You just have to wait with him because I can't go in there because see, like, so I'm already down 4 bars on my life. Yeah, see, he'll want to fight me again. Don't worry. Son of a... Yeah, get him out of the way, might as well. And then after I get rid of him... Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Look, it's the first stage, but it's Jupiter. All the same enemies. It just might be longer. That's the only thing. You know what I mean? So... Yeah. No, trust me. I know what I'm doing. I think. But yes, I have beaten this. Once again, it's a tedious, laborious game. It's just, takes time. Okay. I'm not gonna get out of here. I'm just gonna get over this nonsense. Oh, there we go. I got lucky. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. See how long the laser is now? Compared to the earlier stages coming from those little things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like if you get hit by that, it's like, you know, triple the damage that the first one was.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I see what you mean, though.
And see, that's the other thing too. The danger is on a lot of this is you can get pinned because you're being hit so many times. You know? Yeah. See, a perfect example there. See, I was trying to shoot something into this thing, and it took me that long to destroy it. Is because so much was going on. You know, the first attack just couldn't make it through. Oh, come on, there. So I don't have any larvae either. So I don't have the power. But yeah. Come on.
I see what you mean about this taking longer.
Yeah, I told you it wasn't gonna be like, you know. Now, what's ironic is, I believe it's Uranus is actually just like a little hexagon area.
It's not.
Well,
oh, yeah.
It isn't, yeah.
Sorry.
But it's just this, like, compared to the other maps, it's like a very small map for that, like, that at that point in the game.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. Like, it goes from, like, longer and longer maps to that. But there's like 6 or 7 monsters you gotta fight on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, they're really starting to throw these things at you. That's, oh god. But, that's the thing about those things is they throw them in at random. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter really what stage you're on. They'll just kind of throw them in there. Finish them off real quick here. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you love it. You love my larvae. Bastard.
Eat it.
Yeah, bow before my glory. Bow before Mothra's glory. Alright.
Well, it took as long as we thought, actually. It's kind of going full steam.
Oh no, I told you, there's a methodicalness to this. Screw you. Yeah, I got reach too, bitch. Gotta wait for my fire to come back. See, he thinks he has me at a disadvantage because, you know, he's like, oh, your life's down, I can, you know, I can advance on you, but he can't really do much because he's damn near dead.
Yeah.
Doubt I can take him down. I'd like to kill him with Godzilla because that would really help him level-wise.
Use your fire. Fire.
Yeah, look how slow it's going. Did you see that? Now, see, the problem is, too, is those things will block the fire, and then it won't do as much damage on them. I got
Radioactive fire.
one shot in there. Yeah, I might just have to challenge him again here and then just finish him off with some fire. Yeah, see, he knows he's almost dead. That's why he's, like, pumping out a bunch of stuff. And shit. Yeah, I think you have to have, like, something like half your power. It might be a certain amount of bars. Yeah, see, I'm up to 6 bars. Yeah, I can't do my fire. Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to go ahead and take him off of her head because he's almost dead anyway.
Not anymore.
Huh?
Not anymore. He's full life.
Oh, no. I meant Hedorah.
Oh.
Yeah. Because Godzilla can finish him off. I'm just going to try to blow through some stuff here with Mothra. Yeah, like I said, this game does take a while sometimes, so... Bastards. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, if you enjoy this music, wait till the stuff coming up later. Yeah, it's pretty energizing. I think Saturn's next, and it's just kind of funny because you know, like I said, every stage sort of has its own thing. Oh, ironically, the song from the title, I believe, is the last stage. It's just dun 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 dun, you know. And it's just kind of, it was like, oh, okay, so the opening theme is the music for the last stage.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, you gotta admit, man, they tried on this game.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, most of the stages are different. Yeah, it's a lot of the same generic, you know, enemies and stuff, and all they're doing is changing the background and throwing previous stages and enemies into it.
Yeah.
But personally, I think I had a decent amount of. Whoa, dude, look at that jet!
Yeah.
It was like going. Yeah, where'd he go? He was like going backwards, like the wrong way.
Yeah, he's down on the left side of the corner, and he was trying to turn around. And
He just that was pretty hilarious. I've never seen that. I never seen because those jets, like, you know, as soon as you hit them, they fly off the screen essentially.
Yeah.
But I've never seen it go like backwards like that. That's kind of weird. Yeah, see, the fireball disappeared because it went too low, and then it just disappeared into oblivion. That's like best case scenario, so you don't even have to deal with it, you know. Okay. Come on. Get those coins. That gets you a lot of points. Damn it. Like I said, I have a habit of just destroying everything on this game. Because, I don't know. I don't believe it's necessary, but that's the thing I never did look up, was what's the score system for this. Like, you know, how many thousands of points do you get, like, another level up or something? Because I think that's what it's based on. It's just, whatever your score is, that dictates your level, you know?
I think so.
Yeah.
That makes sense, because it's the only number system that's increasing.
Yeah, because there's nothing else to indicate, you know, how strong you are, essentially.
Yeah.
That's what I always thought. That was my motto, was that, you know, okay, well, it wants you to destroy everything, so you get points for everything. You get lucky on these, you can just kind of stay near it. Man, they are just throwing these things at me. That's right, go away. Be gone. Oh yeah, this little dude on the ground here has like no chance. He's just poking at it like, hey, I'm gonna stay low and we'll do. Oh yeah, look at that. That's it. He's so low, Mothra can't get that coin.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, a little weird ass glitch there. I always thought that was interesting. Yeah, I don't remember if you can hit this guy with your life. Oh, he's another one. You have to hit him when he's moving, or when he's dropping those green things. He's like the thing on the ground there. Like, you can only damage him when he's in a certain state.
Huh.
Yeah. Another kind of little curveball to it all here. Well, maybe you can destroy them. It's usually when they're closed. That's only when you can damage them. Or whatever. Yeah. That's just crazy. You can't get that coin. Just kind of funny. Ah, come on. There. Yeah, see how it like destroys the larvae before it even hits the ground? Look, I used like everything I had and I still didn't get that guy. If you notice, the music's like skipping every hit I come in. It's like
Yeah.
I have to do this because I don't have power. I'm just trying to save it so I can blow through some stuff. Ah, come on! You're kidding me. finally. It's amazing the things that like hold you back, and then there's like other stuff that like you'll hit and you'll go right through it. Like kind of makes no sense to some degree. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. See, he chickened out, and so he just retreated to the next field, so I couldn't get the experience essentially.
Big dick.
Yeah, no, that's the option they can do. I forgot about that. They can just chicken out and go back to the the next field and basically say, oh well, you fought all that for nothing, essentially. So like that robbed Godzilla of like leveling up, but I'll probably still level up here hopefully. But yes, yes, I am attempting to get through this as quickly as possible. I mean, I don't know, maybe people like seeing me just, struggle here,
Speedrun it.
Yeah. I mean, I would say that's essentially kind of what this is, but I've always imagined a speedrun being, like, continuous, I mean, that's basically what this is, but I lollygag on the turn screen and stuff, so.
Yeah.
But this is playing this game a lot. This is how I'm getting through this, like, fairly quickly. Yeah, the one ship just disappeared.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, that was what's hilarious about this game. Like, you thought you had to worry about something, and then it just disappeared, and you're like, oh, okay, cool, and you kept going. It's just like, wow, man. This game is just hilarious for that reason, to a certain extent, because it's... Like I said, there's so much going on here. Stuff just disappears, or it goes off screen, and it doesn't come back, and... It's really funny, actually. Yeah, hear the music skipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Really? Oh, really? I thought it was going to show the, the Saturn stages, but I guess not. Might when I play with Mothra, I'm not sure. Fuck me.
Oh.
Nip me. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, trust me, it's like a life and death moment every time you face it. Especially if you get like bogged down, like in an area, and then it throws one of those at you, and you're like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
because it's like really pushing you to move on, essentially. This is the method I've always done. I just kind of stand right next to him and just keep clawing at him. I don't know if there's a better method than that. And this stuff, usually you just keep kicking at it and it fucking, See, I don't know if the clawing doesn't really work on it. There we go. I got one more shot in before I leave. Alright, we're getting there. Appropriate... Oh, son of a bitch. Move the appropriate spaces here so I don't do any unnecessary levels,
Yeah.
Okay, this is what I was talking about. This is what a lot of the stages, or, things are going to look like in Saturn coming up here. Yeah, and you got these like, tri-ships coming at you. Oh yeah, and I hate these little spaceships. They actually pop up out of the ground. Like there's little ports below the screen, and like you can't really damage them.
Yeah.
And they just keep coming at you. This is just stupid little irritating things that slow you down on this. You can literally fly through a lot of this and not even deal with these assholes. Damn it. Oh, look at the missile go. Ooh-wee. Oh, it's gonna miss me again. Now, these are easy with Mothra. You can literally just fly over these and larvae them to death. But with Godzilla, they're a little more of a challenge. And then there's actually ones that are, like, they put out longer things. You'll see when we get the Saturn. So, like, you kind of have to use Godzilla's fire to destroy them, and because you can't, like, reach them with just the conventional attacks. Like, you either have to use your tail or you have to use your fire on it. But yeah, I'm actually kind of looking forward to the next video here, because yeah, because I think we start getting into some of the more well-known monsters.
Yeah.
Because I believe the last monsters are like Mega Godzilla, Ghidra, Gigan. That's, I want to say Gigan shows up next, but I think it's a different monster. I actually forget myself because I have not played this game in a while. But I mean, I'm just saying that, like, I haven't played it on my, you know, at my place for a while. This is like the first time because I did play this game a lot. You know. Like I said, this was literally one of the first games I owned for Nintendo. And I played this religiously. Damn it. Really? What the hell hit me? Did you see that? Like, there was nothing there, and yet I got hit. Come on. Yeah. Ugh. Alright. We're almost there. Mothra's almost out of this nonsense. I think there's two of these, actually. Two of the orange final stages. Yep, that's what I thought. Now, this is interesting that the thing on the right isn't shooting at you. See, they always find a way to, okay, this is the gauntlet one. This is where it gets a tad hairy because this is like the final stage you have to go through to get to the next level. So it's like 3 of those, a wall. You know, like I said, I could have just flown over that, but... yeah, this just takes a second. Now, people are wondering why, like, oh, why don't I just fly up here? Well, this is why. See, they just throw you... they throw those missiles at you. So it kind of encourages you to stay low. That's what's funny about those eyes. They actually can't hit Mothra when she's low. Look, they can't shoot down or nothing. See? They can just shoot sideways. Oh, damn it. Come on. Oh, shit. So that's what I mean. There's always a curveball, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm doing good, you know, I'm getting through the stage, and oh no, that. So, the game is unpredictable. Because, like, you know, you can figure it out pretty well, but it always throws you that curveball just when you think you're just going to blow through the stage or do good, and... damn it. I just personally like seeing this happen. Just kind of closure, you know what I mean? Alright, I just gotta get through it with Godzilla, and that would be Jupiter. Jumping Jupiter. Totally missed that. Excuse me, coming through. Jerks. Walls of crap. Now see, for some reason the fire doesn't really affect those. I just have to, like, kick or fight my way through this to some extent. It's kind of weird. don't know, maybe the fire does a little damage. I've always tried to fire, you know, throw fire at those, and it never really worked, you know? But, oh, fuck me. So you want to stay on, like, the edge of the map and make it swing up like that, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, stay level, like, you know, oh, you got me, and then jump like you're going to go above it. And it always, not always, but it usually swings upward. So, come on. There we go. I'm actually destroying shit, so it's speeding up just a tad. Oh, really? Jerks. Alright. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Jupiter.
Oh, Lizzie, are you done yet?
Welcome to
Saturn.
the Saturn. Yeah. How's that feel?
Feels nice.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Let's see. And the new monster is... Oh, it is Baragon. Yep. So... this is kind of the same structure as Mars, if you notice. You know, it's just slightly longer.
Yeah.
So,
Huh.
yes. So anyways, yes, that was Jupiter. And this is Saturn, and we'll pick this up at a later date.